Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. It's Monday night and time for our weekly Q&A. This is your chance to ask any questions that you have, saving money, couponing, sky's the limit, ask away. It's also a time for us to get to discuss a new topic. So each week I try to bring something for us to talk about, and in the beginning of the year it tends to always be going through some of the basics. So last week was getting started couponing. And this week is saving at the drugstores. So typically when you're trying to get started on cutting your budget, one of the best things that you can do is shop one traditional grocery store and one drugstore. You need to shop both of them. And I know you may not normally be in a drugstore and that the idea is crazy because they feel very overpriced, and they kind of are. We're focusing on the rewards and the deals that they're running. We're not going in to get everything that you need today. That's not the way that you shop a drugstore. Instead, we're just going to go in, focus on what's on sale today, what's giving us rewards, and go home. Don't get anything else. Never go off list is the best way to think about the drugstores. So as we dive into this, keep your mind focused on if we eat it, it comes from a grocery store. And if we don't eat it, it comes from a drugstore. So that's kind of my rule that I try to follow anyway. They're an occasional good paper goods deal that we'll see in the grocery stores, occasional household deal. But normally all of those items are drugstore purchases. So that's what I want to try to cover tonight. I know for some of you, that is old news. Y'all have been shopping CVS and Walgreens and even Rite Aid deals for a really long time. So if that's you, then maybe this will be a refresher. If it's not you and you're brand new, we're going to try to take it slow. So what I want you to focus on is not being overwhelmed. It does feel like you're learning a new language to keep up with extra care bucks and apps that are all going to go together. So don't be overwhelmed by that part. We're going to focus on one thing at a time and start small. That's really where I want you to, if that's all you get tonight, is that we start small. Because if you go in and you try to do like the video that I just shared a bit ago when I went live on our CVS deals, if you went in and tried to do that and get $160 worth of stuff, you are not going to leave paying $3.29. You're going to leave paying $60 or $70 and not really know what happened. So you have to start really small and get a really good feel for what you're doing before you go diving in, or you're going to be a little discouraged when it doesn't go well. So as we jump into this, let's see. I like Paige's question too. So odd question because I've been debating it. Do you think making your own cleaning supplies is worth it or any cheaper than buying those products? So Paige, I actually tried this and did a post on it years ago. I should probably dig that post up and reshare it. So went and got all the things that you need to make your own detergent. Well, in the end, the price that we can get on detergent far blows away what you're going to get for all the different things that you need to make your own detergent. And yes, it's healthier, and that is a whole nother reason to make your own. But if you're doing it to save money, I would say the deals that you're going to grab on detergent where we're hitting, 5 cents a load, 7 cents a load a lot of times, you just can't make it that cheap. And there may be people that would, beg to differ. It depends on the recipe that you're going with. But I would say even drugstore deals, you are going to do just fine and better than you could if you made your own. So I know that probably upsets some people as well. Okay, so let's jump in to the drugstores. Kathy's saying, can we discuss even recent CVS changes? So we will. We're going to try to hit it all as we go through just from the beginning on how this is going to work. So what I want to cover first is the basics. This is this week's CVS ad, courtesy of CVS. They send it to me each week. So I'm trying to make it as big as I can for you guys. So what we're looking at, let me go all the way to the top of the ad, is what we're going to do is talk CVS, but really so much of the two drugstores are the same exact concept that's running behind them, and really the same types of deals. So we see two types of deals in both drugstores. The first one I consider like an umbrella deal. It includes a lot of things, and now that I've jumped all the way to the front, we actually want to jump further to the back. So let me see what just going to see if we had like a preview. There's one big umbrella deal this week. It's on P&G products. So get all the way back to that page. And when you buy $20 worth of participating products, here it is. It's this big green square. Make him as big as I can make him too. I know so many of you guys are on your phone, so it's hard to read things, but you get the idea. So when I buy $20 worth of participating products, I get a reward. Now we see the same deal in Walgreens. It might be, the reward is named different, but the concept is the same. So with this type of deal, in either drugstore, the $20 that's required for this week, as our example, is before coupons. So CVS is telling you, even on some of these, that we've got coupons in the CVS app. Or maybe you have coupons that you printed or you got in the Sunday paper. All of those, all I need to do is buy $20 before coupons, and I'm going to get the reward. So today I did the Pampers and the Easy Ups deal here, and I grabbed Pampers and Easy Ups at CVS. Two of them, actually exact copies of what's on the picture. So one diaper, one Easy Up. And then I used the coupons from the CVS app. There's a $3 off Easy Up and a $2 off Pampers diapers digital coupon. So that right there, I hit $20 because they're on sale 2 for $20, but I'm already paying $15 just with the digital coupons. But I also had a store coupon that I can pair in. So both CVS and Walgreens have a lot of store coupons. Now, Walgreens, their store coupons are very cut and dry. Everybody gets the same thing. It's in their Walgreens monthly booklet. And occasionally you're going to pull up your Walgreens app and maybe have something, but it's usually not exclusive. So in Walgreens, we're kind of all getting the same level playing field. In CVS, that is not necessarily the case. So in CVS, some of us are going to pull up our CVS accounts and have just an insane number. I'm going to try to pull mine up really quick here. An insane number of CVS store coupons. So as you get into your CVS account, the easiest way to do it is to log in and then click on Extra Care at the top or View All Deals, however you want to go about it. But as you look in mine, these are all store coupons. Every single one of them is a store coupon that I can use with manufacturer's coupons. I have a ton, and I know that not all of you guys do, so I'm not showing this to you just to drive you crazy. The more that you shop in CVS, in theory, the more coupons are going to be in your account. There's other tips here too, and we're going to get there. But all of these can be paired with manufacturer's coupons. So as we talk about those deals, in focusing on this one type, really, so focusing on this guy, the fact that I need to buy $20, when I say before coupons, I mean before everything that you can throw at it, because you may have a lot of coupons that you're bringing to the table here, and you may end up with a really good deal in the end. A lot of times you're going to end up with a really good deal in the end. So for me, these diapers, for example, by the time I used a $3 store coupon and $5 in manufacturer's coupons that were in the CVS app, and I guess let me jump back since it's still here to show you the difference. Store coupon, really quick. Notice there are no pictures there. All store coupons. And if I keep going, manufacturer's coupons. That's how easy it is to tell the difference for CVS. CVS, if they have a picture, it's a manufacturer's coupon. And everybody has those. These are all the same for every single account. If it has no picture, these are all store coupons, and these differ by account. Everybody's will be different. Hopefully we'll have some overlap, but it doesn't mean that we will. Okay, just so we've kind of got the difference between the two there. So By the time I used all the coupons, that's $8 in coupons. I paid $12. Technically, I paid with extra care bucks, but it's $12 for both packs of diapers. And then you're getting a $5 reward back. So you're paying $6 a pack out of pocket if you had no extra care bucks, but you're still getting a reward back on top of that. That's equal to $2.50 per pack. So that's Pampers diapers for $3.50 a pack. That's if you had no extra care bucks. So for me, I paid with $12 in extra care bucks. I paid nothing. You see where CVS is going. If I can get things that we need and pay nothing for them, then that's huge for our weekly and our monthly budget. That's the goal, is a huge help for your budget. So this is the first kind of deal. The second kind of deal, and I got to make it smaller because I can't function when we're all zoomed in. The second kind of deal I consider a very specific item. And actually, now that I've zoomed in, it's on the same page. So this is a great example this week. And this is our free toothpaste. So I go in and I grab Crest toothpaste. It's on sale for $3. They're telling you. I mean, they're mapping this out for you. It's on sale for $3. You're going to get a $2 reward, and there's a $1 coupon in the app. So this is one of those with a picture. It's going to have a picture of Crest on it. You load that $1 digital coupon. So if you're brand new, you've never done CVS before, you're going to walk in, load the digital coupon before you walk in, put this on the counter. It's going to take that coupon off right then. So your total due is $2. And then on your receipt, after you pay your $2, you're going to get back a $2 extra care buck. You just got all your money right back from the first tube of toothpaste. This deal is technically a limit of 2, but you do not have access to a second coupon. That's the tricky part. When the only coupon that we have is in the CVS app, we can only use it one time. So everyone's going to get one free tube of toothpaste this week at CVS, but it's that simple. Walk in, pay $2, and get $2 right back. Now, if you've already been doing this and you have $2 in extra care bucks, then you would walk in and pay nothing. You would use your $1 digital coupon and your $2 extra care buck. Total due nothing, tax. Total due is always tax. But then you get back your $2 extra care buck. So it can still be an even better deal. Kind of see where that goes. So we have umbrella deals that include a whole bunch of items, mix or match, however you want to look at them. And then these that I call very specific, meaning you better buy exactly what it tells you. So this one is spelling it out. You need to buy the Crest Pro Health 3.5 to 4.6 ounce or the complete. And if you buy the wrong size or the wrong type, no reward is printing. So you got to make sure that you bought exactly what you were supposed to buy, or you do not have a deal at all. And that happens to all of us, but the goal is to try to focus on grabbing the right item when you're in the store. If you ever grab the wrong one, just return it. Just say, you know what? I didn't really want this. It didn't work, and they're fine with that. You won't be the first person, I promise. Okay, let me jump through some questions really quick, and then we will jump back into it. So that's just the basics on what the deals look like if you've never done this before. And Juan says, wonder if you've ever found deals on milk. We actually see those in the drugstores. CVS will run milk with an extra care buck. It is not in all areas, so I do need to specify that. There are some states that it's actually illegal to have discounts or coupons on milk products still. It's from like old 1800s era milk and dairy laws that are still on the book in Tennessee. North Carolina has some. So some of those states do not run the extra care buck deals, but a lot of the other ones do. It is not every week, but we will see milk has a $1 extra care buck. So you can head in, you can pay with your extra care bucks, and then you get another one back. Okay. Erin says, what to do when you've purchased products from CVS online, but the rewards did not add to your account. So Erin's had some issues with this from purchases made around the holidays, and then CVS having a time in loading them. And Erin, I can tell you from a purchase that I made on Rite Aid. So all three drugstores, let me back up for a second in this answering, CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, even for those of us who don't have a Rite Aid left anywhere nearby, you can shop online have the items delivered to you, and earn the rewards from that purchase. So I have done all 3 stores and grabbed some deals that, a great one would be deals that you don't have coupons for. For example, let's say that this week I went in and CVS was running free shipping. They're not right now on a small order, but a great one would be like this guy. There are no coupons for Irish Spring. Your store coupons that I load from my CVS app or from CVS's website, they still apply on online orders. So I could grab 4 Irish Springs like I did today in the store, pay or use a $2, $3 off, $10 in bar soap store coupon, still going to pay the $7 and then get the $6 in extra care bucks back from the deal. You can do that online. Normally having to add in shipping or having to make a purchase that's high enough for shipping, a lot of us don't end up doing that. Around the holidays, CVS was running free shipping on any order. So I know I grabbed one, Erin grabbed one. The problem is most of these drugstores do not give you your rewards until your item ships. So Walgreens is really big on this one. CVS runs it this way. And the tricky part is you may see the rewards in your account, but then they don't credit it correctly. The only option is to contact customer service for each of those stores. So for me, I had this happen with Rite Aid. I made a purchase. It's like $35, $40 purchase in Rite Aid. Got the free shipping because it was so high and should have gotten a number of bonus cash rewards back that did not show up in the account, did not show up on the receipt after it had processed either. So contacting Rite Aid customer service, it actually took them a good week and a half to respond to me. And that was just contacting them online. I did not try to call them, but just contacting them through their online, I guess it was just their customer support, entering like email basically. Week and a half later, get a response, and they did fix it, and they credited the account with the rewards. Walgreens is okay at doing that, but a lot of times if your rewards do not credit, you actually are going to be better off going to the store manager with Walgreens. The reason for that is that a lot of times with Walgreens, you're going to select an in-store pickup so that you can get free shipping. So you're already there picking up your items in the store, and then you don't get the rewards that you should have gotten. So a lot of folks go to the store manager to try to make that work a little bit better if they didn't get the right rewards. So Erin is having issues with CVS and CVS not honoring the rewards that should have printed. In this boat, the only option is customer service, and hopefully, Erin, for you, they will at least end up making it right with rewards. For the rest of us to kind of learn from that, it's watching what you grab. Hopefully, as you're checking out, you will see it on CVS's website as you check out that you've met the qualifications for the rewards to print or to earn them. And let me see, I'm going to try to pull up a deal so I can show you what in the world I mean by all of this. So if we want to shop online and we're just, kind of randomly hunting around here, let's just go straight to a deal. So Physicians Formula is buy a certain amount and get a reward. I think it's buy 2. So we want to find 2 things, and this is typically the best way to do it. Sort price low to high. I want to add 2 cheap Physician Formula items to my account, and we're not really going to buy them, so I'm just going to randomly put 2 things in, but you'll see what I mean in the end. So let's put in 2 of these, add to basket. And then if I go to check out, I appear to have a bunch of things saved in my basket from a deal that I was trying a while ago. Goodness, I've got $90 sitting in here. But you can see where we are. Let's just take out some things. We got a lot going on. But if I went to check out, which I don't actually want to do, I guess that's where we have to go to show you. Oh, earn extra care buck rewards. Oh no, that's not helping us either. Okay, well, I'll show you as we go through. This next screen is where, here we go. We get rewards progress, guys. So anyone that wants to shop online, you'll see where you are. So it's telling me I have a lot of rewards just based on the random things that are currently in my account. but that I do, if you can, you probably can't read this if you're on your phone, but it says that I'm earning $10 in extra buck rewards for purchasing 2 Physicians Formula products. So this is where it's on the checkout screen. It is where you will know that you should have earned the rewards. With Aaron's issue, maybe you take a screenshot of this just to prove in the end if this happened again. But that is the gist. So you get the idea of what that should look like. And hopefully that it helps a little bit. But for most of us, we are going to have to go through customer service to try to get that resolved if you ever have those issues that Aaron has had. Okay. My Rite Aid just closed and reopened as a Walgreens. I'm confused on the rules for couponing and register rewards. So Felicia, here's the problem. If you've never shopped Walgreens, actually, let me just back up. If you've never done the drugstores, Walgreens is not where you want to start. So anyone that's brand new, you want to start in CVS. Walgreens has a lot of quirks and a lot of rules that CVS does not have. Now, CVS has made changes to their computer system, and those of us who have been at this for a while may be frustrated by that, but even people who are new, you're not really going to have a ton of issues with that if you are just focusing on a few deals at a time. In Walgreens, we have 2 different rewards that are running. So the same concept that I just showed you with CVS, but with Walgreens, we have register rewards and we have balance rewards. So to show you their weekly ad really quick and try to explain some of those, balance rewards are points that we earn off our next purchase. So this is the Walgreens weekly ad. They don't even really do a good job of showing you all the deals that they have. They have a number that they don't put in their weekly ad each week. Oh, I was hoping I could slide them over, but then I don't have my arrow. So in terms of even searching through here, we have to go through a few pages before we get to some good rewards deals. They have a number in the store, and this is just a general Walgreens issue. Here we go. Okay, so Listerine and Crest. If we look at both of these, if I buy Listerine, I'm going to get 5,000 bonus points when I buy $10 worth of Listerine products. Again, this is just like in CVS. I need to buy the $10 before coupons, and then I'm going to earn the 5,000 reward points. 5,000 reward points equals $5. Now, the way Walgreens works now, so this is a change from last October, 5,000 points is the max that you can redeem in a transaction. So that's great. You've earned $5, but if you threw this in with a bunch of other items and you earned 20,000 points, I can't redeem that for $20. This is it. I can redeem $5 at a time. Then we run into another fun Walgreens rule. This deal requires you to spend $10 or more on participating products. If I pay with balance rewards and my total is below $10, I will not earn new rewards. So that is the biggest quirk that hits people in Walgreens. We don't have that issue at CVS. Not an issue at all at CVS. It is a big issue at Walgreens. If the deal requires a total value to be purchased, then I cannot pay with points. Now, a different example though, this guy, when you buy Crest, which is on sale, buy one, get one, Crest or Oral-B, when you buy 2 of them, you get 2,000 points. This is not a value amount that's required, it's quantity amount. So you could pay with points here. So if I wanted to, let me just back out here. I'm going to make it big. I know, again, you guys probably can't even see it all. But these 2 deals could be done back to back. So if I wanted to figure out Walgreens, this would be a good way to get your feet wet. You could buy Listerine first. Use coupons on Listerine. We've got printables for Listerine. I can pay less than $10 as long as I'm using manufacturer's coupons. So maybe after the coupons, I end up paying $7 for the Listerine. I use 3 different coupons and I grab 3 smaller items. Those ready tabs, for example, are like $2.99. So use a few coupons if you can. You're going to get back $5 in rewards. Then buy 2 Crests. use coupons on the crest if you want. You can pay with 5,000 reward points. You might end up owing next to nothing. You'll still get 2,000 balance reward points back because the crest deal is not because you purchased $10 worth of crest. It's because you bought 2 crests. So understanding that quirk is going to help a lot if you want to shop in Walgreens on a regular basis. When can you use points and when can you not use points? So if the deal requires a value to be purchased, $10, $20, never pay with points or you will not get any new ones back. But if the deal requires you to buy 3 or buy 4, you're good to go. Always use your points. And then remember, the max points that you can redeem is this 5,000 points. So that's why I would say let's start with the Listerine deal. Let's use coupons on the Listerine deal. And then let's use those points to buy something else. So another example, this Tom's is 2,000 points when you buy 2. So as long as we're good there. Secret and Gillette, however, is 3,000 when you buy $15. So you start to see the difference between the two in Walgreens. So that's their main rewards program. And then we have this guy, this Olay and Old Spice body wash. And I know I'm kind of cutting him off on the corner. I didn't tell you to click back on CVS. My computer just really wants us to talk CVS and not Walgreens, I guess. So this one, just as an example to show you what it looks like. Really big now. Olay and Old Spice. There we go. And it tells you you are going to get a $5 register reward when you buy 4. So a register reward is printing on the little strips of paper. I'm going to see if I can find a in-store coupon for you to show you. It's the same ones that print. I know one that I have. I don't have any register rewards. It's pretty rare for me to go to Walgreens. They aren't a favorite, but they all print from the same company. So these little strips of paper that we get from other stores, most of them are normally coupons. So like this guy is for Enlightened ice cream, which is going to be buy one, get one in Publix on Wednesday. So kind of happy to have this. So most of these print in random other stores. This has a buy low logo on it. A register reward prints on one of these pieces of paper. It is not a balance reward. It is a completely separate rewards program. And the big thing for you to remember if you are new to Walgreens is that this register reward that we're pretending is a register reward is a manufacturer's coupon. So just like the coupon that I'm holding in my hand, basically, I can use this anywhere. It has a big old buy low logo on it, but it's a manufacturer's coupon. It's $2 off of Enlightened ice cream. So if you get a $5 register reward from Walgreens, it's $5 off of your next purchase, but it's really good anywhere. And it's actually good on anything. So a register reward is just a blank $5 off coupon. But it is a manufacturer's coupon. Now, if you turn around and try to use this in some stores, they will flip their lid and panic. So while I say it is a manufacturer's coupon and you can use it anywhere, and you can, it's really finding the stores that are friendly to that versus the stores that are going to panic. So my Publix shoppers do not take them. A Walgreens register reward, they probably for the last 8 years have not taken any drugstore coupons, and they're going to look at that and not even try to scan it. A Walgreens register reward will scan in other stores. It's a manufacturer's coupon. So you can use it in Harris Teeter, you can use it at the commissary, Walmart. There's a lot of places that you're going to be able to use that register reward with no issues. Just keep in mind if you have a store that does not take drugstore coupons like Publix, and they're very emphatic about that, coming in with one, you're just gonna be setting yourself up for an argument with a cashier. But it is a manufacturer's coupon, and it will work on anything. Now, because it's a manufacturer's coupon, here's another quirk for Walgreens. And guys, this may be the most I've ever talked to Walgreens, so y'all should give me some credit here, because normally I just tell you, you know what, you shouldn't go there. But we're just doing it right this time, I guess. So if I earn this $5 reward from buying this deal, which I can use coupons here just like I would on any other reward deal. So you grab the 4 bottles, you earn the $5 reward. If I earn that, and then, because you could do this, This is the order you always want to do things. Buy your register rewards first, and then use your register rewards to pay for your balance rewards. So we're, in pretend land. We go to Walgreens, we buy 4 body washes in the same transaction. We earn the $5 register reward, and then we decide to grab the Listerine. So I'm going to grab the Listerine. I'm going to go all ready tabs maybe, and I grab, what do I need? 4 ready tabs, and that's going to help me. I'm going to be over $10 really. So if I want to grab 4 of these and I want to pay with 4 $1 off coupons and a $5 register reward, I can't. So that register reward, this is the part that you have to remember. It is a manufacturer's coupon. So what I decide to buy next, I've got to count the number of items that I plan on buying, whatever it may be. You've got all your things there. Grab all your stuff. If you have a coupon already for every single one of these, then I need to find something to add in that is a filler item that doesn't have a coupon on it so that I can pay with a register reward on top of all of that. So I've got manufacturer's coupons for everything, and then I can pay with that register reward. I have to have a 4th item in this situation. So an example this week, and it's in the weekly ad, but I'm not going to sit here and scroll to find it. They have candy bars for 39 cents. So if I add in, I bought 4 Listerines, let's say, and I used 4 $1 off coupons, and then I bought a candy bar for 39 cents, I could pay with that $5 register reward from the body washes. In the end, I may owe a lot less than $10. That's fine. I can't use balance rewards, but I can use register rewards. I'm going to owe a lot less than $10. I'm still going to get the 5,000 balance rewards, and then I could turn around and use those on something else. So you get the idea here. Walgreens is going to be a lot of little transactions. Walgreens did that to themselves when they changed the rules. So they changed the rules last November that you can now only redeem 5,000 balance rewards at a time. They signed and sealed that one, that people from here on are going to check out in little tiny transactions, because I don't want to have to pay you in real money. I just want to pay you in your pretend money. That's how the drugstore should work. We can do that all we want in CVS. If you have 30 extra care bucks, you are good to pay with all 30 of them on the same transaction. You cannot do that in Walgreens. So just to see some of the differences there. And that may be way more Walgreens than you wanted. It's usually way more Walgreens than I normally give you. But hopefully, if you're trying to figure the two out, it tells you some of the really big quirks between Walgreens and CVS, or the ones that Walgreens has and maybe that CVS doesn't. So got a little bit there for both stores to get you started. Let's see. I bought 2 Sunday papers yesterday and there were no coupons. So Angie, there should have been one insert in your Sunday paper. There was a Smart Source insert in yesterday's paper. I'm not sure what's coming this coming Sunday, but I'm pretty sure it's more than just one. And if you did not have that Smart Source insert in your paper, maybe calling the paper and saying, hey, what's up? We didn't get this insert. And just checking with other people in the area to see if they got it. But there was one. It was kind of small, but there were technically coupons. How do I, oh, okay. Jaquita says, how do I select all of the coupons that I want versus clipping them one at a time? So as we were looking at the CVS store coupons, sadly, there is not a way to just go to town and clip all of them. It would be wonderful if there were, but it's not. So you have to actually sit here and physically click the send to card on every single one of these. And the same for the manufacturer ones. For me, I tend to hold off on these. I don't load them all until I know that I'm going to use them. The reason I actually would prefer to use a paper coupon than a digital manufacturer at CVS. Sometimes the digital manufacturers can really they can throw some quirks in that you weren't expecting. Though lately they've been playing well for me. I haven't had any issues using them, but I still am slightly hesitant. Now my store coupons, and this is just a little bit more of an advanced tip. I've shared I've shared this before, but my store coupons, you guys see how many I have. I have a ton. And notice that all of these up here are loaded, and they all actually expire the end of the week. So you want to come in and load your store coupons every Friday or Saturday. You set an alarm on your phone, just something that will trigger you to remember, oh, let me pull up the CVS app and load my digital coupons. Because when I load them, the expiration date changes. So I'll show you with this one. I don't plan on buying any of it next week. But this one currently, this heartburn down here, currently says that it expires on January 19th. As soon as I send it to my card, it now expires on January 21st. So if I wait, the longer I wait to load it, the further out that expiration date goes. So if I wait to load it on Friday or Saturday, my coupon's going to be good all the way until next Friday or Saturday. And that's the goal, because now I didn't use it this week. I've got a lot I didn't use. I didn't send any of these to my card, but I could save any of them this coming weekend, and I'd have all of them to use next week. You know, that's the fun way, because they didn't make for a really great deal this week for me. They weren't things that I wanted to grab, but you never know what you're going to end up wanting next week. So it just needs to be part of your routine, that it just takes a minute, that we pull up the app every Friday or Saturday and load those. If you forget, Sunday morning, they will be gone. And you will have a whole new batch that you can load. That's what you're looking at now. These are my new ones that came in on Sunday. But everything that is currently saved to my card, it all expires next Friday, because that's when I saved it, or this coming Friday. I saved it last Friday. Had I not done that, none of these would currently be here, just the new ones. So it's a huge way to help you have way more store coupons for CVS if you get in that habit. Every Friday or Saturday, loading your store coupons to your card. So you do need to be paperless to do that. You need to be using CVS's digital coupons, but you're going to have a lot more store coupons for sure. How many can you use per item when it comes to store coupons? So Christine, when it comes down to store coupons, I can use technically multiples. It depends on how much you're buying and the types of store coupons. So for example, right now in my CVS store coupons, I guess I can pop back over and show you. I have a few coupons for hair care. So I've got Head and Shoulders here. I've got Herbal Essences Bio Renew. I have Pantene in here. And I used it today, but I also have a coupon off of hair care. So if I went in and I bought Head and Shoulders and Herbal Essences and Pantene, I could use all three of those store coupons for the brand specific, and I could still use my 4 off 15 in hair care or whatever the value was that you had. If you had multiple hair care ones, let's say you had a 5 off 20 and a 4 off 15, as long as when the computer got to the next one, so it took the $5 one off first and now you owe 15, when it got to the next one, as long as you owed enough to use the next one, it would take that one off too. So I could use the 5 off 20 and now I owe 15, and then I could use a 4 off 15 and now I owe 11. You see where we're going here. So it really depends on how much you grab, but technically you can use a number of coupons together on the same items, depending on that total value purchased. Hopefully that helps explain it a little bit. But it's not always going to be clear cut, because it's going to change based on what you grabbed and the value of what you grabbed. Will CVS take expired extra care bucks? No, they will not. They changed that about 2 years ago. No store is going to push through an expired extra care buck, period. And very few will even take expired store coupons. So good luck there. I haven't found one in my area that would take an expired store coupon. And has an app replaced the CVS card? Is it a phone app or desktop only? So Robin, there is a CVS app, and I can show you what it looks like. The CVS app has not replaced the card, though it could, and currently I don't have a card on my keychain. But if you click on the extra care card, you end up seeing the barcode that you could use in the store, and they can scan it right there off your phone. So it's however you want to look at it, but all of the coupons are in the app, so you can sit here and load all your coupons. You can also see where you are towards earning your next things. So I can see that A couple of the deals that I grabbed today actually are limits of 6, so I can see where I am. If I wanted to go back and get more Revlon or more Almay, that's all there. And I can also see my Beauty Club rewards. Do keep in mind those take 24 to 48 hours to kick in. So I actually only needed $4.54 more before today, but after today, once that kicks in, I probably will end up earning 2 rewards, which will give me even more than I had planned. But hopefully this helps. This is all that I use in the app. Technically, in their app, you can also refill prescriptions. We don't ever do any of that, but you get the idea. Everything that you really need is just the extra care part of the app. If you want to use it, you can do all of that from their desktop, though. So if you don't want to use a mobile phone, you'd be fine. And can we use extra care bucks on milk at CVS? Yes, we can, Paige. So Walgreens, you cannot. You're right. Walgreens, I cannot use points or register rewards on dairy, just across the board. But CVS, you can. So extra care bucks at CVS, there are only 4 things that you cannot pay with an extra care buck. I cannot buy prescriptions, stamps, gift cards, or liquor. So as long as you stay away from those 4 things, you're good. You can use your extra care bucks to buy anything else in the store, just not prescriptions, stamps, gift cards, or liquor. And you'll earn extra care bucks on milk when they run that sale as well. Okay. Karen says, I called CVS about not getting my toothpaste coupon to print out. That was last week. And they said it was a known thing that sometimes it prints and sometimes it didn't. And it gave me a 20% off coupon to make up for it. I'm glad that they at least gave you something. What I would recommend, so this happened to me this week, Karen. So last week I was telling you, no, it printed fine for me. The Dawn this week, which is just a 25-cent coupon for Dawn. I was planning on grabbing that. Did not print. So it's very much hit or miss as to whether or not those of us who are paperless end up getting the ones that the ad said we were going to get. So what I mean by that, and I can show you guys in the weekly ad, is that this week, the weekly ad clearly says that we are all getting an instant coupon for 25 cents off of Dawn. If you're paperless, you do not always get it, and I did not this week. So you have 2 options. One is to call and complain, and that works, I guess. You got something, but you didn't get what you wanted. But really what I would recommend, this is what my store does when it happens, because it happens fairly regularly, is they will adjust the price. So instead of having the store coupon, because it didn't print at all, they would change the price of the Dawn to 74 cents. So it'd be just like I had the coupon, and I got the discount without needing the piece of paper. And they can do that. So the store will say, that they can no longer push through coupons. They can no longer do a lot with coupons, but they can do price adjustments. So if that's, hopefully that's going to work on these situations. There are going to be times when you do not want them to do that. So if that happens, an example would be here. Let's say that you got a store coupon for this particular makeup, but I'm trying to buy a deal that I have to buy a certain amount of makeup. I have to buy $15 worth. Well, if they do a price adjustment, then I didn't buy enough. So price adjustment's not always going to be the solution you want, but it is something that the store clerk can do in a moment where CVS has really tied their hands on a lot of ways for us to use our coupons. That is one way that they can try to help you if something does not work the way that you were wanting it to work. Let's see. Why do I only get 1 store coupon? Cheryl, I would love to tell you why. Everybody's coupons are different. I will say the more that you shop at CVS, the more store coupons you're supposed to get. And I would potentially look at going paperless. See if that will help. One other thing that they say helps is making sure that you're part of the Beauty Club program. So, and that's really homework. If you've not signed up for the CVS Beauty Club, and I can try to put a link into here so that you guys can find it. But the CVS Beauty Club is a way that you can get, it's how it's tracking you. You get $3 in extra care bucks for every $30 that you spend before coupons. And as it tracks you with the Beauty Club, you're getting those rewards, but it also supposedly gives you more coupons for beauty care products. So Potentially, if you weren't part of the beauty club, this would mean more coupons as well to make sure that you're signed up for that one. I don't know how much is really exclusively for beauty club versus not, but you should definitely not be in CVS without having this activated. I don't know why you wouldn't. You're already paying next to nothing for the cosmetics, and then they're going to give you more rewards. Okay, gladly. Walgreens has the same thing. Walgreens realized that we liked that about CVS. So Walgreens, you want to sign up for their Beauty Enthusiast program. And the easiest way to find these is just to type it. So go searching for Beauty Enthusiast at the top of their site, and you will find the page for it will load, and you'll be set to go to get signed up for whatever it might be. There we go. So it wanted to show us something for a second, but Walgreens does track you the old way that CVS used to. So CVS, you used to buy $50 and you got $5 in rewards. Walgreens still follows that number. So you buy $50 and you get $5 in rewards. CVS, you buy $30 and you get $3 in rewards. So the CVS one is actually kind of nicer because you're earning it faster. Usually for me, one trip is a beauty club reward, and some towards the next one. Like I only needed $4.50 towards the next one. I already earned one last week. So that was one and then almost a second one. That's kind of the nice part about it being such a smaller amount than the Walgreens amount. Let's see. So I do, yeah. And Kathy, the reason for that, Kathy says, wait. Last year, you did not recommend going paperless, and now I do. So the reason for this, Kathy, is CVS computers, they made a lot of changes this past fall, kind of right around Christmas. And now when you go to use paper coupons, the computer will reject them. It'll reject them for no reason. You'll just kind of be left in this, why didn't it take my coupons? The cashiers cannot push a coupon through, period, anymore. So when you're paperless and your coupons are automatically loaded into the computer is taking them off the old way, the way that we're all used to them coming off correctly with really no issues. So once I have them all loaded in and they're automatic, you're good to go. It's not up to the cashier to scan something or to say that this didn't work or this isn't scanning right. It's not a problem. It's all right there. The tricky part with going paperless is that I do have to remember when I am done shopping to pull up the CVS app or to pull up CVS's website and load my extra care bucks because they act just like coupons. And it's very frustrating. They've never cared to fix it. I think they kind of like it this way because it hits a lot of people kind of hard. But if I don't go in and load my extra care bucks, then they expire in 1 week. They're just like a coupon. That all the coupons that are going away each week and the new ones are coming out, you're going to lose the extra care bucks that you just earned today. Now, when they print it on paper, you have 30 days to use them. But when they are digital, when they're paperless, you need to load them. Don't panic. Once you load them, you still have 30 days to use them. But if you forget to load them in that 7-day window, they're gone. So that quirk is still there. And it's not a favorite for me, but the fact that going paperless, first off, means that I can load all my coupons on Saturday and have a bunch more coupons for the next week is pretty sweet. If you aren't paperless, all your coupons are going to print at the coupon center when you show up to the store, and I can't stop that. I can't save them for later in the week. And the other reason being that when you go to checkout, things are just running a little more smoothly for folks who are paperless than for folks who are still using the store coupons and hoping that they're all going to work the way that you want them to. So hopefully that helps explain why I'm changing my tune. It's really to kind of go along with CVS changing their computer program and trying to make this easier for everyone. Archer is saying the same thing. I try to save my coupons to load on Friday, but when I go in on Monday and scan my card, it prints all the coupons that I didn't load to my card, and I lose my extra time on the date. Any help? So on that one, the goal is to be 100% paperless. If you are not 100% paperless, that's what you need to activate. So you go into the app. All the way at the bottom of the app, when you pull up extra care and you're looking at all the coupons, I would show you, but mine isn't there. If we went all the way to the bottom, I can show you where it is anyway. All the way to the bottom of the app, and I mean all the way. So we're going to sit here and scroll for a second. There we go. You can see that I've got two options. One is to get paper offers again, and one is to remove my extra care card. So for those of you who are not paperless, you should have a go paperless option here. Then when you're in the store, the cashier also has the opportunity and another button that they can hit that will make you go paperless. Now, I think it was Aaron, could have been Paige, we're having issues being 100% paperless. And I don't know whether that's been cleared up. You could try to contact customer service as well and see if that will help. But those of us who are truly 100% paperless, if I go into the coupon center, I don't know if I even saved mine. Oh, I did. Here we go. This is all that I get. So this is what printed for me today. It's basically a summary of all of the crazy store coupons that I have loaded, but nothing else. So no Dawn in the end, just a you've gone paperless card summary. So that's all that prints. I still stop. I was really hoping for the Dawn coupon. I still stop, but I don't get anything else. So hopefully that helps if you've gone paperless and you're good. Okay. How do you keep a high amount of extra care bucks going? I went from having 30 last week to only having 10 this week. So Nadine, for me, I try to only focus on the deals that are either money makers or free. I did grab diapers today, mostly for my niece more than me, and because I know that it makes folks happy whenever there's a diaper deal for us to talk about diaper deals. So I did this one, and this was not a moneymaker. This burned some extra care bucks. But normally I would stay away from these for a while just to build up my extra care bucks, just to have some more. Last week I grabbed some paper good deals, and usually I'll only do that once a month, so that we can try to kind of keep those numbers higher on the extra care bucks, but then focusing on the freebies and the money makers. So hair care for me today was a money maker. And razors were completely free. Toothpaste and toothbrushes were 20 cents a piece. So when I'm basically spending extra care bucks to pay for them, but then I'm getting them all right back. It doesn't hurt. Those are easy deals to grab. And that's what I try to mostly focus on when I go into CVS, just so that I can keep the rewards going. And guys, this is one where, to save the most money, you've got to give up some brand loyalties. So let me just say, I am not a Crest person. Neither is my husband. So if you, own Crest, don't come to us to be a brand spokesperson. Now, if Colgate wants me to be a brand spokesperson, I will gladly do it. We love Colgate. But you're different on all sorts of things. Ask my husband which mouthwash he likes, and he likes Crest more than he likes Colgate. But it doesn't mean that that's what you're going to get. You're going to get what is free. And you may not enjoy your month of brushing your teeth with Crest, but it was free. So some of that, when it comes to trying to really save money, having that brand loyalty, it's only costing you money. And I don't know if that's part of the problem either, Nadine, is that we want to focus on the things that are free or almost free or always money makers, whether they're a brand that we love or not. If we can use them, let's use them. If we can't and they're free or they're money makers, donate them. But if you can, use them. And then, Colgate was free last week. We get a lot of free toothpaste. And honestly, for my husband's sake, we have an entire drawer of toothpaste. I've shown it to you guys in the past on past Q&As. So I don't force him to use Crest, nor do I force myself to. We donate Crest usually, but we have, 15 tubes of Colgate. We're good. But you also have to get there. And that's a lot of years of CVSing to hit some of that status, I guess. But hopefully that helps a little bit too. So focusing truly on the best deals until you can really get a feel for what you're doing and get a good chunk of extra care bucks to keep them going. Can I scan the app barcode at the coupon center in CVS? You know what, Paige? I've never tried. I always enter my phone number. But now you're going to make me want to try and see what I can do. Let's see, why do they exclude things from points and extra care buck rewards? And Carrie, I'm seeing it kind of as my husband chats it to me so that I can catch comments when there's a lot of comments. So my guess is that you mean that we can't use them on some of the things that are listed. Most of the exclusions that we have for rewards, like Walgreens not allowing milk, CVS for gift cards and prescriptions and whatnot, most of those are laws that they're having to follow. We cannot pay for gift cards with rewards because there are folks who, that's like the number one way of credit card fraud, sadly, is that people will steal your credit card number and then buy a ton of gift cards with your credit card numbers. So a lot of stores have tried to rein in how you can end up getting gift cards. Rite Aid for a long time actually tried to make it where you could only buy gift cards with a debit card and you couldn't even buy them with a credit card. They didn't do that very long because it drove people crazy. But they were trying to have a way to deal with that fraud that was happening on gift cards. So liquor and prescriptions, those are just laws that are on the books in way too many states. So it's easy for them to go ahead and set that rule across the board. Milk for Walgreens is one that in the South, especially, there's just a lot of dairy laws that it's illegal to have a coupon to save on those items. But that's why. Is there a limit to how many beauty rewards you can get in a given year? No. And you know what? I am going to show you something. So I don't know if you guys get CVS emails, but CVS sent me an email. We all probably got it this past I guess mine came 2 days ago. So I'm going to share my CVS email with you here. Don't look at how many unread emails I have. So I'm sorry if yours is sitting in my inbox. So mine was labeled, "You are a legend." What a fun way to start the day. So this was my recap of CVS for 2018 and how much we saved. I love this. I think I might just open this weekly just to make myself happy. But right here, there we go. I earned $81 in Beauty Club rewards for 2018. So there is not a limit. They will just keep on coming as you earn every $30, whether you spent money on them or not. You know, you could have paid next to nothing on those items. It's still tracking you on the full value for the Beauty Club. It's pretty sweet. And you guys notice I earned 0 extra care bucks on pharmacy. We don't have any prescriptions that we get filled. But if you do get prescriptions filled, you can earn up to $50 a year from prescriptions. And there is a limit for that program, but not for Beauty Club. So yeah, I might just set this as my home, like my desktop on my computer. But that was a pretty fun email to get. So you got to go digging through your email and see if CVS sent you a fun one. But hopefully we all had a great year the same way. And if you didn't, if you're brand new, then you just make it your goal for 2019 to be one of the top 1% of savers in your state. Let's see. If I go paperless, and they have Redbox only coupons, will they still print? So that's the issue that a lot of people are having, is that sometimes they do print and sometimes they don't. So this week, the Redbox only coupon is Dawn, 25% off Dawn, or 25 cents off Dawn. It did not print for me. Last week, the toothpaste one did, and it didn't for others. Karen was having issues with hers. So it's hit and miss. It is a known issue from CVS corporate. It's frustrating. I sent a email to CVS corporate just sharing someone else's comments and my own, added in that it was frustrating. If it's a known issue, that they need to fix it. But what you can do, hopefully, is your store can at least adjust the price of the product to be what it would have been had you gotten the coupon. So that's what my store will do if the coupon doesn't print. Okay. And Nikki says, I'm a newbie. I went to CVS and scanned my card and nothing printed out at all. Shouldn't something print? So if nothing prints, yes, this week you should have gotten Dawn. But if nothing prints, it may be that you are a newbie. And the more that you use your card, the more things are going to print on your card. That said, the Dawn offer, and the ad always shows this too a lot of times. Let's see, this one doesn't actually. But last week's toothpaste offer, if I were to pull up last week's ad, which I think it's going to take me too long to search my computer and try to find, but the coupon offer that we had for toothpaste actually specifically said underneath it must be a CVS rewards member or whatever they call their program, must be a member by 12/31 for this coupon to print. And you're talking about a weekly ad that started on 1/6. So they're really going with this like 1 week lag time between when the coupon's printing and when you signed up. You had to have been a member by a certain date to be able to get that week's offer. So I don't know if that could be it either. If you were really a newbie, that your card is that new, potentially nothing would print for that one on what was in the ad. When would you know that this is the week to buy them at Publix and not at a drugstore? So that's a great question. One, for me, when it comes to household items and trying to decide, am I going to get these at a drugstore or am I going to get them in a grocery store? It's really having a price in your head that you are used to always paying. So an example, this past week at Buy Low, on the weekend ad, they run a Saturday and Sunday only deal. And for Saturday and Sunday, they had Sparkle paper towels for $1.25. My sister-in-law was texting me asking where paper towels were on sale. And I was like, go to Buy Low. Go to CVS if you want Scott, or go to Buy Low if you want Sparkle. So it's using this guy. And these are on sale in Publix coming soon. So I went ahead and cut one for Wednesday as I was getting the ad ready. But we've got a few weeks to use them. He's $1.25 off one package of Sparkle. Well, Buy Low put them on sale. You know, if I can hit a 6-roll pack of paper towels for $3.50, I don't care what store it's in, I'll grab it. And it's just kind of learning your price. So the more deals that you grab in CVS and the more that you kind of get into your couponing swing as you kind of figure it all out, you're going to learn what that price is that we normally see. Like, for example, today I'm getting diapers for $3.50. Well, if I'm walking into Publix and they had diapers for $3, $3.50, I would still grab them. So it's just having that price point that you're looking for. And then no matter who hits it, being willing to go ahead and grab it. That said, one store that I'm not going to usually ever grab paper goods at is Target. So Target runs a ton of gift card deals on paper goods. This week it's buy 2 and get a $5 gift card. Well, there's a bunch of participating items and paper goods is always part of those promotions. It's not usually ever a deal compared to the price that we could get in the drugstore. I could go in and get Bounty and Charmin this week, and it's not even really one of their better prices. This week's deal on P&G is buy 20 and get 5. I really prefer the buy 30 and get 10 because that's 30% back when you think about it in terms of just total amount saved in rewards. But this week, to pop this back in, if I grab this Bounty or this Charmin, it's buy 20 and get 5. I could go in and buy 1 Bounty and 1 Charmin. I'm technically 2 pennies short, but the reward will still print. Just a hidden rule, so you're good. And there's a $1 off on Bounty and a $1 off on Charmin in the CVS app. It's manufacturer, so you could use both of those if you wanted. You've hit the amount needed technically. You've used your 2 $1 off coupons. You're at $18.99. You're still going to get the $5 reward. You're now at $13.99. And you're paying basically like $6.50 or so. I guess I might have my math wrong on that. You're paying $12.99. So you're paying $6.50 a piece for the 6-roll pack of Bounty and the 8 mega roll pack of Charmin. If those are your brands, it's actually a pretty good price. If we pulled up Target on an 8 mega roll pack of Charmin, we are not going to have $6.49. Now I say that. Let me pull it up just to, give Target a moment to speak for themselves, but I'm pretty sure they aren't going to have, they possibly may not sell that size. They are notorious for that. But I can't even get, let's see, we've got 6 super megas. Here we go, 6 mega rolls. So it's 8 mega roll at CVS, 6 megas at Target. I can get for $8.19. So that's just the regular price. So we're going to get 8 megas for $6.50. Now, it's still not a great price. Again, we really would want the 30, buy 30 and get 10. It's a bigger reward. Charmin and Bounty are also top of the line, most expensive paper goods. So in terms of an example, it's still more than I would spend, and I didn't buy it today. I bought the Scott deal last week that came out to about $3.50. But you get the idea. So Target usually never going to win on paper goods or detergent. The drugstore is usually going to win on detergent too. But occasionally the grocery stores will with sales. And it's all about having that price point just in your head based on what you've grabbed in the past. So the more that you do this, the more you're going to recognize those prices. Yeah, so Shannon, that's a great question. If I become paperless, am I able to use the extra care box earned right away, or do I have to wait? So Shannon, you can go paperless and do multiple transactions. You won't have a problem. What you'll do is as soon as you're done checking out with one transaction, just reload your app, like shut it down, flick it up, whatever you do, shut down your app, pull it back up for deals and rewards, and your new extra care box will be right there waiting for you to load. You're going to need to hit load to card, and then you're good to start to check out again. Sometimes what I do, because usually when I'm in CVS, there's always people behind me. If I'm doing multiple transactions, just finish the one that you're on, let the person behind you go in front of you and do that really quick, and then check out the second time. A lot of times, and Nadine was mentioning, how do you keep that many extra care boxes? A lot of times I keep a high number of extra care boxes, especially now that I've gone paperless, and I don't do multiple transactions. Today I did mostly because I wanted the diapers. I didn't want to spend a ton out of pocket. Last week I spent a lot more out of pocket than I wanted to so that I could do the Garnier and L'Oreal rebate. And I didn't really want to do that again this week. Real money affects your budget. So we gotta live in pretend land with pretend money. And that's the easiest way, the less stressful way, just to let the person in front of you go or behind you go in front of you, and not really have that time crunch. Odds are they aren't buying half the store either. So they're going to check out pretty quick and you're right back up there. And then what is the sales cycle for drugstores? Great question, Paige. So grocery stores, like we talked about last week, is every 6 weeks. Drugstores is almost once a month. You're going to see, like I keep saying, my preferred P&G deal is buy 30 and get 10 once a month. We see a really good P&G deal, usually always the week that we got that P&G insert, just so you know when to time it. We also usually see once a month a really good Kimberly-Clark deal. So Kimberly-Clark is your other big paper good maker. They're making Scott and Cottonelle and Viva and all of those. So we see another buy 30 and get 10. It may include Huggies. It may include other products around the store. So once a month for each of those items. We may see once a month Garnier Fructis, once a month Crest toothpaste. You're going to see your items rotate through, and you're going to get kind of used to that. But then at the same time, the flip side of that. So grocery store wise, we're buying enough for 6 weeks, and sometimes you're sitting there chomping at the bit waiting for it to come back on sale. Drugstores, you're going to have so much free toothpaste that you're really not going to care when Colgate comes back on sale. The next time we run out of Colgate, if I stopped shopping at CVS completely, I would guess, based on what's in my bathroom, that we could possibly make it most of the year without going to CVS. I know that's crazy to say. And yes, you're probably like, well, why don't you stop going to CVS? Because then all of you guys would be like, hey, Jenny, what are the CVS deals? So sometimes I go to CVS just for y'all, just to share with you what the deals were. And if I can leave and pay $3 for it all, hey, why not? It didn't really affect the budget that much. It's kind of fun to have just a bunch of stuff to donate and to know that we didn't have to pay a lot for it. It's kind of nice. So that's part of the reason that we go to the drugstore now. But seriously, the longer you've been doing this, you're not going to focus on that sales cycle quite so much because your bathroom will feel like CVS. And so it's not necessarily when is this coming back on sale or almost out. It's just hey, there's more free Colgate. Let's grab another tube. You get the idea. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure that we didn't miss anything crucial in drugstore mode. I feel like we've hit a lot. It was a little hit and miss, but we hit the main key points anyway for the drugstores. Don't forget, new ads are starting every Sunday, but Southern Savers wise, I post these drugstore ads every Thursday. to the site. So you can start getting ready for CVS and for Walgreens, for Rite Aid, if you still have them in your neck of the woods, on Thursdays when those ads go up, usually about lunchtime. I push them live on the drugstore pages themselves, and then we post them individually. But I hope you guys have long learned that you don't really have to wait for me to put it into a post. You can just click on CVS and you can see all the current deals for CVS right there when they load. So come Thursday, there's a new little tab that pops in right next to these guys for next week's ad. Whether it goes up in a post on its own or not, it's there for you ahead of time. So just a little, inside tip to help. And then one other thing I wanted to point out, I left it up just so that I would remember. I don't know how many of you guys are using this, but Southern Savers has had this for years, and that's the savings tracker. So if you want, this is a great time of the year to be plugging it in, and you want to keep tabs on how you're doing. You can plug in how much you're spending and kind of watch over the course of the year. I realized today that I did not plug in last week's CVS, so I need to go and do that. But so far for us, CVS-wise, we're already at I would say close to $400 saved in CVS, and we're on the second week of the whole year. So it's fun. It's a great way to just keep tabs on how you're doing and see your savings building up across all stores or just across one. That is across the top of the site. If you're logged in, you'll see it up in all of your options across the top. So is savings tracker, and you can just type in your store and track however you would like. Whether you include your rebates or you don't, that's up to you, but it's there, and it is a fun way to maybe keep yourself a little bit more motivated as you try to get into this and try to get more focused. And Deborah, thank you for that. So Deborah's saying you can get some good deals on laundry detergent and paper products at Dollar General. I agree. So Dollar General does run some really good instant savings deals lately, as well as having a lot of digital offers that we can pair in on top of things. So these are your coming and we're going to grab $15 worth and get $3 off instantly on participating items. They've been running a lot of that recently, and then pair in those coupons. So you can definitely do that. I guess, Aaron, we could do a live video in CVS. I always have to run that by corporate whenever I want to do it. And Elizabeth, hopefully that answered too. So Dollar General, it is worth shopping. We could actually do just a video on Dollar General. But I would focus on the instant savings deals that are mentioned. Keep in mind a lot of the things in Dollar General, when they say buy two, and they are $5 each, they mean you must buy two. The same, we're seeing a lot of that in the drugstores now as well. You don't get to play around. You must buy all that they've told you to buy to get the sale. And Dollar General's definitely been playing that game. But there are some very good deals on household and some on personal care, but mostly on laundry detergent and paper goods. Those are the big things that I would look at getting in Dollar General. And then clearance. That's probably what I'm in there for the most, is Dollar General clearance, for sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pop off, and we next week, let's see, I've already mapped it out. I'm trying to keep tabs on where we're going so I can tell you what our plan is for next week. We are going to do, it's one that is a good thing, I think. Budgets. We should always start the year with something in budgets. So we're going to talk budgeting apps and budgeting tips, and then ways to increase your savings. So that's our goal, to try to hit all of that next week, with the focus on increasing savings being the goal that I want us to get to. Just some tips to try to get more saved in 2019. So that's going to be our topic next Monday night. Thanks for joining me tonight. If you've got more questions that I didn't get to, you can always send me a Facebook message. I'm actually faster at those than I am email, because some of you know that I do, respond a day later. I do not live at my computer, though sometimes it feels that way. But I will try my hardest to respond as fast as I can. So Facebook message if you've got questions. Email works too, but I'm kind of slow. So Jenny@SouthernSavers.com. Thanks for joining me tonight, and I will chat with you again next Monday night and pop back in as we find more deals around town. So y'all have a great week.